We're going to be strengthening the muscles today that you would be using to push yourself up off of the floor and get up if you were to fall down. In so many cases, it's very difficult for those that are frail and elderly to be able to push themselves up or get back up again. And these muscles, the chest muscles that we're going to be working today, are the ones that you would need to push up. Of course, all of the other muscles are going to come into play and are important as well. Our arms. We did one arm exercise and then 2 lower body exercises so far this month, and this is going to be the 4th. Please like and subscribe, share this video with people that you know that it can help. If you are not frail or elderly, but you have loved ones that need to do strength training, please share this video series with them. The big problem is that people just simply aren't aware of this type of senior and elderly exercise, and it's capable of giving us absolutely amazing results. What we're talking about is high intensity strength training. We can double the strength of people who have not done any type of resistance training in their lives. And in the course of this, whatever ailment, a chronic ailment that they do have, it is highly mitigated. Over 37 chronic illnesses have been scientifically proven to be lessened by using intense strength training. And when I say intense, I mean with a lot of effort. And I don't mean like jumping up and down or doing silly things like jumping jacks. That doesn't do anything to really help the body improve. I mean moving at a pace that is safe for us completely, but doing very demanding work of a muscular nature. At the end of this video, I'll explain way more about why this is the type of exercise that the body needs. I'll explain Dr. Henneman's size principle and how effort really is the only thing that can give anybody results, and that is including seniors and elderly. See, when we turn 70 or 80 years old, there's not this magic switch that gets switched that says, oh, you can't do work of a demanding nature anymore. And that is what's missing for most elderly people's lives. And I want to get into a little bit deeper over the why we have to put in effort. I want you to scientifically understand what's important to understand about this method of exercise, which again, it's changed my family's life, and I want it to change yours too. I have 3 free PDFs down below that you can download. Whether you can get up and down off the floor, whether you can't get up and down off the floor, there are videos for you on my channel. I have 2 courses that are paid that can guide you through the whole entire body, getting the most out of your exercise, living longer and a more productive life. See, on a scientific level, effort equals results. And we use a process called timed static contractions that are completely safe that we can do in the comfort of our own home in order to help people change their lives with this amazing way of exercise that can change yours if you do it as well. So what we'll be doing is 90 seconds of exercise. That's it, just for this one body part, the chest muscles that we're going to be working today. And we're going to start out putting about 50% effort, or just a moderate amount of effort. For the second 30 seconds, we're going to very slowly increase that intensity over the course of 5 seconds, and we're going to increase it to 75. And then on the last 30 seconds, 100, pushing as hard as we dare. Now, a very important thing is that you never want to feel any pain in a joint or any sharp pinching in a muscle. Something's going wrong there if it's not just a normal muscle engagement. Intensity of effort is what we want, no sharp pinches whatsoever. So always discontinue an exercise if you feel any type of pinching, something that's not natural, something that's not just the natural burning of the muscle. The muscles that we're going to be feeling and using today are actually very close to the armpits. They're right below your armpit areas where you begin to feel the chest muscles very deeply. You're going to take some towels and you're going to be pressing inward in this motion. The way to work the chest muscles is an inward squeezing. So this is basically like a chest fly that you would do in the gym, but you're going to come to the maximum contraction point here and push those towels together, all as hard as you dare at the very last moments. So all you need here are 2 or 3 towels folded up together, and we're going to begin this process of strengthening our chest muscles. It's going to be a very gradual increase of pressure inward over the course of 5 to 10 seconds until you are pushing with a moderate amount of effort. You can breathe deep and gently, feeling the muscles in the chest while keeping the shoulders low. If we notice that we keep good form, we feel the chest muscles even more, still squeezing inward, maintaining the pressure, and over the course of 5 to 10 seconds, increasing that pressure until you are pushing almost as hard as you dare. The burning becomes more intense there, near the armpits, below the armpits. While you're breathing deep, still engage the core muscles, relaxing everything else but the chest and the core, maintaining your breathing, feeling the intensity there in the chest. In the same slow increase over the course of 5 to 10 seconds, increasing that intensity until you are pushing as hard as you dare. Feeling the muscles contracting deeply while breathing and staying stable. You can engage the core, keeping the stomach engaged as you breathe, and continue, again, maximum intensity. As hard as we dare, we are pushing inward and feeling the chest. And very slowly, over the course of 5 to 10 seconds, you can gently relax out of this. Of course, the towels will probably fall. And you can breathe gently and relax. You can feel the difference that this makes in the body when you do this in the proper way with maximum effort. And you can continue to know that you're capable of so much more because we're using intensity, because this is so productive. We have to wait a couple days between exercise sessions. Now, some people would say 3 days. I think 2 days is fine for beginners. And I want to get into a little bit deeper over the why we have to put in effort. I want you to scientifically understand what's important to understand about this method of exercise, which again, has changed my family's life, and I want it to change yours too. I have 3 free PDFs down below that you can download. Whether you can get up and down off the floor, whether you can't get up and down off the floor, there are videos for you on my channel. I have 2 courses that are paid that can guide you through the whole entire body, getting the most out of your exercise, living longer and a more productive life. Just as I promised, I'm saving the technical stuff for the end of the exercises for all of these in December. But look, for most people, it becomes very important to know why we're exercising in a certain way. If I were just to tell you, hey, do exercises like this and you'll get results, you'll have no other reason to do that other than just my word. Now, for the sake of today, I want you to understand that everything that I'm going to be telling you to do has a basis for science. Contrary to popular incorrect belief systems that are typically sold in sit and be fit systems, like, oh, when you get old, all you can do is physiotherapy. There's no way that you can improve your life at this point. You have to stop exercising. That's absolutely incorrect. We can double the strength of elderly and senior citizens. This is people in their 50s who haven't done resistance training, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. See, a lot of people think that we have an obesity epidemic, but they're partially correct with this, but what we really are facing is a sarcopenia epidemic. This is the loss of muscle mass that happens over time. By the time you hit the age 60, you've probably lost over 30 pounds of muscle in your life. It slowly creeps up year after year until we're left frail and we're unable to take care of ourselves in our 70s, our 80s, or 90s. This is how to reverse that. And in the process of that, we mitigate over 37 chronic illnesses as well. For the past 8 years, I've worked one-on-one, in person, and with coaching clients over Zoom for the past year, teaching people the exact process that has lengthened my parents' life, reversed my mom's osteoporosis with no medication whatsoever in her 70s, and helped keep all of my parents' biomarkers for health and longevity healthy. See, around 20 years ago, we discovered that this type of exercise, real safe exercise for seniors and elderly, that this reverses aging on a genetic level. With only 6 months of resistance training, they found that a whole third of the genes that age over time were made biologically younger. We also learned around the same time that the muscular structure of the body is an endocrine organ, meaning that it secretes these incredible proteins called myokines, that they're anti-inflammatory in nature, and it boils down to pre-medicine. These myokines are responsible for lowering blood pressure, lowering cholesterol, fighting dementia, giving us bone density, a myriad of other things. In fact, over 37 chronic illnesses, like I continue to say, are mitigated or reversed by using this very intense, full of effort system of exercise. And that's the deal breaker. That's the kicker for most people. If they understand that they have to put in a ton of effort to get results, then they're not going to do it. I want you to understand that you have to put in a lot of effort to get results. That doesn't mean putting you in a place where you're unsafe. All of these exercises are for senior citizens and for elderly, specifically to keep you safe. Programs like Sit and Be Fit, YouTube channels like More Health Life Seniors absolutely does nothing to give you the biological changes that you need to change your life, to double your strength, to help you in amazing ways that you never even considered are possible. Dr. Hinneman's size principle explains why you have to put in effort and why most seniors and elderly just don't get results, because they're not being taught properly to put themselves in a place where they have to give effort. The more muscle fibers you recruit while exercising, the more myokines are delivered to your body. And in return, the more anti-inflammatory effects happen in your body. That means the more positive health effects. Muscle fibers are recruited in groupings called motor units. And a motor unit can be responsible for a handful of muscle fibers or thousands of muscle fibers. And motor units are recruited from smallest to largest, meaning this: the very last motor unit that you recruit is the one that gives you the most health benefits in return, because it's responsible for the very most amount of muscle fibers. What this means for everybody in terms of biology is what I've been saying: effort equals results. There's no way around this. That's the bottom line, any of it. Everyone, all of us trainers, coaches, educators in the field of biologically congruent exercise, by teaching this, by teaching high intensity strength training for all of this time, we've seen amazing results that people of this world will literally call miracles. And this type of results that you're looking for is absolutely available to you. And it's been right here all along. It's just that not very many people are talking about this on the internet. It's all being administered in person. Over the course of December, I'm going to be releasing a series of videos that goes over a ton of different exercises that's going to help you strengthen your entire body in a way that, like I said, you probably didn't think was possible until now. If you do this type of safe for all ages exercise, you can get the results that all of our clients have gotten. This is available to everyone. And like I said, very few people know about it. The one-on-one private coaching that I give is actually a pricey product, just like it's pricey to have that one-on-one instruction in a facility like I instructed for about 7 years. For a lot of reasons, it really is worth the one-on-one instruction in many cases, because it's very difficult to discern intensity unless you have someone to show you that you're capable of pushing so much further than you think, which is absolutely the case with every human being. I appreciate everyone who administers this in person, but I want everybody in the world to know about this workout. Absolutely everybody. And like I said, I have 3 free resources down below that you can download, and that can help you get started today applying all of these principles that I'm talking about that can turn your health around. If any of you out there have not read the book Body by Science by Dr. Doug McGuff and John Little, it'll give you a much better understanding of the science of strength training. And the very most important chapter of the book is the last one, the Ideal Training Program for Seniors and Elderly. It describes what I talk about in my videos, in my 2 courses for gym workouts or for at-home high-intensity exercise. Seniors and elderly are being desperately left behind by a bunch of folks that do not understand biology applied to exercise. And look, I'm here to change that. All of us who administer high-intensity strength training are here to change that. Please download my free resources, share my video, like and subscribe. My mission is very simple. I want you and your family to live a longer life with real exercise. And that's exactly what I teach. The science of exercise applied to biology. And you can get started today.